Hello. It has been ages, isn't it? Bloody ages since I did a video. Probably not a good thing, but I'm back now, and that's all that matters. So today, this is the first of hopefully many unboxings, which I'm going to call an unbiased unboxing because there's loads of people, definitely, who get boxes probably sent to them, and they're like, "Oh, this is the best thing ever," because they just want more subs, which and sponsors. Which, to be fair, if you wanna like sponsor and send me free stuff, and that's fine, do it. But either way, even if I did, I would give an honest opinion. I think because if you're going to be buying stuff, especially if you want my opinion on it, you're going to want like some sort of decent advice, and you're not just going to go, yeah, I'll buy it. Oh, this was shit. Cheers, you knob. But yeah. Anyway, this is the Horus Heresy Astartes Battle Group box. Now, at the time of recording this, I don't know whether they're still doing this box. They might do. If they are, 100%. If you're into Horus Heresy, 100% get it, because I think when I worked it out, you do actually save a fair bit of money, which I'll probably put a little graphic here to show how much you've saved. But obviously, if you save money with them, and then you go to like the independent retailers and buy it, you're going to save even more. So if you're invested in this, 100% buy it. So what's the box like? Cool. Yeah. It's just the same as the main game, isn't it, really? Except they got Mark III and then the Deredeo in the back, which, yeah. I do like these new posters, even though they are basically Mark IVs, but retooled to look like Mark IIIs. That's just fine though for me, because I can't paint too much of the same shit anyway, and I will find a purpose for each one to the point where, well, there's probably people out there who've got like, they kept buying Mark VIs because that's all it was, and then they ended up like kitting everyone out with each special weapon, each heavy weapon. So now if they get these, they're just going to have extra, which for me, I can't do that. But yeah, let's have a look at the back. Nothing really on the sides, but yeah, it's all right, isn't it? See, look, and we get 30 of the Mark IIIs. I think that kit will make either the Explorator or the normal carrier, which is decent, really. I mean, I built mine one as the carrier, so mine will be like this, the Explorator, which, if you don't know the rules, I think that carries 6, but it has something where you can't deep strike near it or something like that. So yeah, for collection purposes, this for me is fine. I don't, because there's probably people out there that want like a squadron of these, but nah, I don't want. The only squadrons and stuff I'll have is stuff that's supposed to be in the squadron and it looks good as a squadron. Like painting too many of these would kill me off. That's your Deredeo there, which obviously you only get one of them. I mean, I won't kit mine out like this, to be fair, but yeah. Right, so now we'll have a look at the inside and the sprues and stuff. So you got your, I don't know whether it's worth talking about these because, to be fair, sometimes it's worth looking through because sometimes I swear they get them wrong sometimes. Like they definitely got that wrong. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. So yeah, sometimes they get stuff like this wrong. Like I swear they called that the name. I can't remember because they've all got so many fucking names. But There's one that's like the heavy one that's had the same name as that. Was, do you know what, I'm talking shit now, aren't I? Caliber, Serpenta Charger Caliber. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sometimes it's worth looking through these because sometimes they get them wrong. Like they've definitely named that wrongly before. Because that threw me off. Because I was just like, what's the weapon profile? I mean, I suppose it's hard to know until you start building it. Because they do, it's no Gunpla like instructions. If you've ever used Gunpla stuff or built it. Yeah, that seems fair enough. So here's your, that's your Land Raider sprue. It's everything that's in that. That's Derideo, isn't it? I'll save that one. That's that sprue. You get all these like Mark II pilot bits, which makes you think they're going to bring out Mark II then. And that's the other one with all the tracks and stuff. And this is the Derideo, which I will zoom in. Yeah, here's the Derideo. Can't really see any. I mean, oh, actually, that's interesting. Look, we've got 3 types of chassis here, or torso, which that's actually pretty good because I swear the Dreadnought you get, and even the Leviathan, they're both just got like 2, whereas this has got 3, which that's quite decent to be there. Empress Children fanboys, you'd fucking love that. There's a proper Imperial Eagle on that. But yes, not looking too bad. I don't know, I'm probably gonna kit mine out the same as the just the bog standard, which I believe it's like auto cannons and then a weird rocket launcher, which surely that is here. Right, so that's the plasma cannonade there, and that one there, it's probably plasma bits. That's probably ammo feeds for the auto cannon. God, they love mixing it about, don't they? It's strange with this one because I think it's only 2 sprues. What I can see. I mean, that's the base you get. Oh God, how big is that? Well, they used to say on the back, but they don't anymore. I'm sure it's supposed to be like 80 mil in it, something like that. Yeah, I think that's it then. Maybe 2 sprues. I mean, they've improved loads. Like back in the day when they first brought out the plastic tactical squad, all plastic that is, you'd have massive gaps, but now they're smashing it. I swear there's 2 types of missile launcher, because there's one that's anti-air and one that's not, but I can't see anything different on here. So that's all of the Derideo. So let's look at these Mark IIIs. Now I know some people aren't a fan of this new sculpt, but I actually really like it because it makes it a bit different, and now they're in scale. That's the main thing, because I can't deal when they rescale stuff. It's like, it's mad. You're like, no, you have to do all of it. But obviously the Terminators are out, but I mean, I won't bother with Terminators until they sort that out. Although there are rules for the new Indomitus Terminators, which I will make heresy ones. Yeah, these aren't too bad though. I quite like these. I like these helmets. I think they're all the same poses. But I am wondering, because of that, that might mean there's opportunity, if you're like me and you've always wanted like a Badab War army, that you might be able to mix some armor types. Because these guns, like these bolters here, the Phobos pattern bolters, they look like they'll easily just fit on. You have some different heads here, bear heads, which is always good. I mean, my heresy army is alphas, so I don't show bear heads because they're supposed to be secretive. So I'm just like, nah, won't do it. A good thing with this, actually, the Mark III, that I've noticed, is if you have, so I don't know if you can see there, but that compared to, let's say, well, I've got a Mark VI right there. See the Mark VI, yeah, you can't even see it, can you? Oh yeah, you can. Mark VI here is a lot cleaner, whereas that's got like a Vambris plate. But they've provided you with more here. So if you use like the special weapons or the heavy weapons sprue, you can just plop one of them on to make it Mark III, which I think is quite good, to be fair. I think there's like a random elbow plate. Oh, it's probably for that. Yeah, all in all, Mark III, I'm liking them. It's decent. This, however, is the upgrade sprue, and it's exactly the same as the one you get in the Mark VI box set. So it's a bit of a letdown, I think. But I mean, I suppose there's only so much you can do with a bayonet knife or a holster or a power. But this is a thing, right? With Mark VI, and actually, I will find an example. Let's say the point I'm going to get at here. I think it was before Heresy come out. I think it was Badab War when they started bringing that out, and they brought out like a Mark IV weapons upgrade kit. And you got like these fucking amazing power fists where they're like really mechanical, but they were like, I know any mark of armor can sort of have anything. It don't really matter, but it's just nice that if you're paying money for a different like kit or whatever, you get something different out of it. Like here, that was the Mark IV power fist, and then I think that don't count. That's the Mark IV power fist there. I think that's another power fist, Mark IV, but the other arm. And then here, this was like, I think this was a Mark, although that looks like, but look, if you look carefully, as much as you can with my camera, you can just see like the fist on the inside. There's like little stuff like that that is like really good. But obviously they've shown you in there. Just get what you're fucking given. Wow, and I think that's, yeah, see, this is a Mark II power fist. It's like a marginal difference, I guess, but like, there's a few more rivets on that, or well, they're lined up there, and on that one they're slightly different. You can tell it's different. It's just nice to see stuff like that they've made an effort. Whereas with that, it's exactly the same as what you got with Mark VI. But again, like I said, I can't. It's annoying, but at the same time, it's kind of just I don't know what else I'm expecting. They're not just going to change the handle. It'll cost them loads of money. And then I won't even notice, and I'll probably still moan about it. So, yeah. And then this is the special weapons upgrade sprue. So when you buy this in the box, you get 2 of these, which means you can have 10 of each. Is it worth having 10 of each? That's probably something for another video, really, isn't it? I mean, I like to just, sounds proper sad, I like to just do dice rolls loads and see if it's worth it. I think the only one for me worth having a squad of 10 is the Flamers, because if my mates watch this, they'll go, yeah, no, you're wrong. But these, the rotor cannons, they hate them. I love them. They're complete dog shit. They can only really hurt Marines, and badly, but they've got so many shots. And if someone inevitably fails one, pin in test, and then good if you're world eaters. That, yeah, like the weapons are cool. Nothing wrong with that. I'm wondering whether, nah, actually it won't. I was gonna say, I was wondering whether they would change the mark or the type of like special weapon, because in the heresy kits you had like a plasma gun that looked like that, and then you had one that looked slightly different, like the plasma pistol. I think the ones that come with these are the Sun Fury one. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that sprue. You know, get what you get. You know. So back to the box. Is it worth it? Do you know? I think so. If you like Space Marines, like any Space Marines, yeah. If you like Horus Heresy, yeah, I think it's worth it. If you like Sons of Horus or Imperial Fists, yeah, because there's plenty of transfers in it. They're the same as all the other transfers you get in each box. There's no difference there. Why is it worth it? Well, for me, I'm invested in this. I've bought the box set and I keep buying stuff for it, and this is the game I play the most of. Not that I don't want to play more of other games, it's just my mates predominantly play this. So yeah, I think the proper retail price for this was 125 quid. I paid what, about, I think it was like 95, something like that. So considering a box of Space Marines proper price for 20, because you can only get 20, that's about 40, 42 quid straight away. So that you get 30, so that's like 60 quid basically. The Land Raider, it's about 40 or 50 quid, so that's 125. The upgrade sprue, how much? I think the upgrade. What the fuck is an upgrade? The upgrade sprue for special weapons, that I think is about 25 quid. So now you're looking at about 135 already, and then the Deredeo probably going to be about 40 quid again. So that's 165 quid. So you're saving about 40 quid if you buy it from them properly. So that's what I mean. If they bring these sets, if you're invested in the Horus Heresy and they bring these sets out, it's 100% worth getting them when you can. If you're interested in that, I'm like, no doubt with the rumours coming out, the Solar Auxilia, they're going to they'll bring a box set out just because they're like, yeah, everyone will want it. But I suppose the only thing with that is you won't know the prices beforehand. Whereas with this, you can kind of roughly gauge that I am going to save money if I buy it from them. So if I go to a third party, it's definitely 100% worth getting, for me especially. So yeah, I think the people who benefit mostly from this are going to be Space Marine players and Horus Heresy players, obviously. But yeah, I think if they do another one of these sets and you're invested or you just want the collection, it's 100% worth getting. And if you're just getting into this as a hobby, just be wary. Yeah, everyone's right when they tell you it costs loads. So when on the rare occasion they do make something cheaper, it is, and it's something you kind of want, just get it, because it later, if you leave it later on, you'll be gutted. Like, I think this was a limited run as well, so I'm quite happy I've got this. I mean, what am I going to do with it? Easily 10 of them, tactical squad, and I don't ever have to do a Mark III tactical squad again. 10 of them will probably be auto cannons, and then the other 10 I'll split into 2 squads of 5 to be special weapons. And I'll probably do some math hammer to see what ones are the best special weapons to have. I know, like, plasmas and melters are probably more cost effective as a 5 rather than a 10 will do better, but it'll cost you more. But then everything in Heresy is like fucking dirt cheap anyway. But yeah, overall, yeah, I'd buy it if you wanna. If you don't wanna, don't buy it. But yeah, overall conclusion. Well, it's hard. It's worth the money if you like spending money on plastic soldiers. Let's just do that. That's a diplomatic way of putting it, isn't it? But yeah, anyway, if you like this video, comment, like, sub, all that stuff. Let me know what you think if you've bought this box set, and what are you going to do with yours if you got one. And yeah, cheers. Bye.